Hello and welcome back to the PES 2019 Master League with Newcastle United. We are of course on the last day of transfer deadline day, the winter window. Lovely alliteration, but alliteration counts for nothing when it comes to signing players, unless their name is alliterative. What am I talking about? I'm unsure. I never know how to start these things, it's always very bloody awkward. As always, a quick recap of what happened in the previous episode. We had that 3-1 home win against Wolverhampton Wanderers, then we lost 2-1 away to Watford, which was at home to Watford, which was infuriating as they did dick all game, and they had a terrible goalkeeper in nets who absolutely ruined me. So what's on the agenda for today? Well, it is of course the last day of the transfer deadline day. We're going to wrap that up and we're going to look through some of the suggestions that you fine lovely and wonderful folk have given me. We also have an away game against Southampton, and then we'll probably just play the two games today, against Southampton and then at home against Manchester United. But before we do any of that, we of course have to get through transfer deadline day. We have an offer for Fernandez from Villarreal at 13.7 million. No, has Fernandez been playing for me? Who's been my starting centre backs? It's usually been Lascelles and probably Fernandez actually. I don't particularly need to sell Fernandez, so if I was going to sell any centre back, he's not the one I'd be looking to sell, so we shall end those negotiations there. Yoshinori Muto, now, you have not really played at all thus far this season, and when you have played, you've not really been that impressive. So we have I assume this is not a real team. If it is, my apologies. They've offered 5.6 million for him. His market value 7 and his release fee is 8. Tell you what, we will renegotiate that. If we can get 5.9, you can certainly bloody have him. So that's taken 3 hours, which is kind of annoying. It takes them 3 hours to answer the phone, does it? But anyway, they've come back, and what have they said? Are they willing to negotiate? 5.9, they are willing to renegotiate. So Yoshinori Muto, you sir, are going to somewhere, whether real or otherwise. You'll either go to a brand new country, or you'll fall into the void of, well, nothing really. But either way, you're leaving Newcastle United. Another offer for Federico Fernandez, this time from, it's not Federico, is it? I can't remember his first name. Fernandez, anyway. From Shanghai SIPG at 14.3 million. The money would be useful, but we have enough money really to bring in one more player, which is really what we're after, and we don't really need to sell him. Like I said, if I was going to sell any centre back, it would probably be Lejeune or Fabian Schär, who've barely played. So Fernandez will end those negotiations. You're going to stay here, at least for the time being. As we go into the shortlist, here are some of the suggestions that you lovely folk left on the last video of who I should try to sign. Now keep in mind, of course, I mentioned in the last one with Wan-Bissaka, the version of this save file came out before the winter transfer window update, so the stats are essentially out of the box. They are from the start since the game came out. So that's why people will be rated a lot lower than they should be. One in particular, I wonder whether you'll be able to figure out who that is. Dennis Mann, whose name he's apparently Romanian, it's the least Romanian name I've ever heard. 70 rated attacking midfielder. He's an option, he's a bit lower rated than I would like. And at 21, there is plenty of time for him to grow, but maybe he would need a lot more than what we're going to end up playing in this season, if that makes any sense. Chervi from Benfica, left wing forward, can play on the left and on the right. He would have been very useful whenever I accidentally sold Kennedy, but we got Ryan Sessegnon in instead, so I don't really need another left wing forward. I could do with someone on the right though, and he can play on the right, so he may well be an option. And this of course is the one who everyone will be upset about, the fact that he's only 66 rated, but again, this was before the winter transfer update, before everyone got the big stats boosts, so I think he's rated at over 70, at least mid 70s now, but he was 66 out of the box. So Callum Hudson-Odoi, we probably could get him really cheap. Yeah, he's got a release fee of £687,000, which I may just go for just because, well, why not? Why would I not get him if he's that ridiculously cheap? So I'll look through the squad and remind myself of what I need and see see who we'll end up going for. So looking at the squad, we do seem to be quite thin on the right hand side. We're very thin on the right hand side. So Chervy and Hudson-Odoi are both options on that right hand side. Attacking midfielder, I don't really play an attacking midfielder. I may end up just getting the two of them. I may be able to afford both of them, depending on whether or not they actually want to come into the squad. Actually, speaking of going into the squad, I'll put these lads into the squad. Sessignon at 74 as a left midfielder. There we go. We're going to push these lads up a little bit, and player's going to push forward a bit. There was someone else, Kieran Tierney. I was going to put you in at left back, even though actually no, Kieran Tierney, you're going to go on the bench because Emerson has been really good this year, and I don't want to take him out just for the sake of it. So yeah, we definitely need someone else on the right hand side, maybe another central midfielder. So maybe those are the two options that we're trying to look for before the end of the transfer window. So let's do it. Let's try and get Chervy in. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Is it Cervi or Chervy? I don't know. What is his likelihood of... He's not very keen on coming to us. He's 80 rated. Has he got a release fee? He does at 17.75 million. Valued at 13. We'll go for, we'll try. We will try. 45% at 17. Oh, I can't even. No, I can't get him. No way will I be able to get him. Even if I pick a player to trade, I don't think there's going to be anyone. Yeah, there's no one that they're interested in. So it doesn't look like Cervi, or good thing he's not signing him because I can't pronounce his name, will not be coming to us. However, this chap, Callum Hudson-Odoi, I could pay his release fee and still have a whole heap of cash left. Or look at that. Yep. I'd be silly not to pick him up. 2.5-year deal. We can. Wow, look at the amount that we have to pay him. It's extortionate, Callum. What are you doing? Good thing this came out before the winter update, because I'd have to pay a whole hell of a lot more for him. Even with adding all these bonuses, I'm still not paying him stupid money. So there we go. We'll try. Actually, no. We'll bump it up to so we get it to around 80%. There we go. That's fine. Even with those bonuses, I'm not paying him stupid money. So we'll go for that and see what he reckons. That'll take 2 hours, not a bother. And there we go. It looks like Callum Hudson-Odoi is going to be coming to Newcastle United for a... We've got him for an absolute steal. We will accept those terms. Callum Hudson-Odoi, the latest player to come to St James's Park this transfer window. Many more negotiations, many more offers have come in. One for Alassane Playa from Lyon. There's no way he's going anywhere, so we'll end those negotiations. John Joe Shelby, you're not going anywhere either. And Matt Ritchie for 9.7 million. No, you're not going anywhere either. We will end those negotiations. And with only a few hours to go, we're looking into the possibility of getting another centre midfielder just for cover. And I've identified Tom Kearney as my sort of target that I'd like to go for. 9 million value, 10 million release fee. So with the amount of time left on this transfer window, it might be just as well going for the release fee for the difference. Yeah, might as well. 10.7 million. God. Now it's the wages which are going to be a bit of a sticking point. Just crack a whole load of bonuses on. Doesn't matter as long as I don't have to pay him any amount of cash outright. There we go. 84%. So Tom Kearney, it doesn't really matter if we don't get him. It's just I'd like that cover, and Tom Kearney seems more than capable of covering. So let's give that a try. So it looked like the Tom Kearney deal will go through. We have the money. We just about have the time, and we now have the player, as Tom Kearney is about to come to St James's Park and be our final transfer of this transfer window. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there it is. The transfer window, the January transfer window has finally shut. We've brought in our players that we've required. We've let go of some players that we were never going to use, and the squad is looking completely revamped and a whole heap healthier in my opinion. Now that the transfer window has concluded, we're just going to have a look through and just see what some of the biggest deals were. Felipe Luis went to Chelsea, he went back to Chelsea. Kimmich went to Real Madrid. No Thomas, no Partey went to Genoa for some reason, I don't know why. Antonio to Chelsea, Brian Sessignon, there he is. Some lad Izo, I think we were looking at him. Kurzawa went to Botafogo, are you having a laugh? Yeah, some of the transfers in PES have still not been fixed. Clearly they have still not been fixed. So after all the drama, madness and mayhem of transfer deadline day, we finally get to some gameplay in this episode against Southampton. I wonder if I just play the one game. I think I might actually just play the one game against Southampton, and then next episode it'll be 3 huge games, because if I remember rightly it's Man United, Liverpool, and then I think it's Arsenal or Chelsea after that, so we might just do a big bumper episode of 3 massive games. But we have to get past Southampton first. Southampton are near us in the table, and preferably we'd like to get a win over them to boost ourselves up the table. So the Southampton team is, of course, you can read, you don't need me to read it out, but I will anyway. Forster in goal, that's bizarre. Stevens, Vestergaard, Bertrand, Cedric, Lamina, Davis, Elyounoussi, Redmond, Ings and Charlie Austin. Park Life. Up against our new side of, well, it's the same side, it's just that Ryan Sessegnon has come in on the left hand side. Kieran Tierney is on the bench, as Hudson-Odoi is not on the bench, he's in the reserves actually. We have Christian Atsu on the bench, but he will be coming into the game, into the team relatively shortly, I guess. I don't know, I'm waffling on when I should be playing against Southampton. So of course this game happened last weekend at time of recording, and Newcastle won by 3-1, but that was at St James's Park. We are now at St Mary's, but hopefully the result will be relatively similar. Under the lights of St Mary's Stadium, there we have Ryan Sessegnon making his debut. He looks lovely in that, what would you call that? Turquoise, I guess? Kit, I don't know. At the St Mary's Stadium, which looks A, surprisingly full, and B, surprisingly not like St Mary's. Big game against Southampton. Like I say, they are very close to us in the league table, and we would like to get a win to cement our place solidly in mid-table and get away from that relegation dogfight. Sessegnon with his first touch. Shelby back to Sessegnon, who finds Emerson. Good work, Emerson. This is why I didn't take you out the side. Ball in towards Rondon. He's taken it down, and he's forced Fraser Forster to make a save. Early corner. Can we make something of it? It's Richie to deliver it. It's a free header, and it's a big save by Forster. Don't tell me this is going to happen again. Here's Rondon. He's got Sessegnon completely free, and Sessegnon with a chance for a debut goal. Ryan Sessegnon, and he has scored it. Well, there you bloody well go. Who needs Kennedy? As Ryan Sessegnon on his debut gets his first goal for the club. Great ball through by Rondon. Look at the space that was left. Lamina's chasing him but can't catch him, and Ryan Sessegnon slots it underneath Fraser Forster, and we have the lead at St Mary's through our debutant Ryan Sessegnon. Not a bad ball, a little bit too much on it maybe for Playa, who looks to drill it back across for Richie. Big save. Rondon's there, and Rondon has doubled the lead. Not the prettiest goal you'll ever see, but they all count. Unless the flag goes up, of course, which it hasn't on this occasion, and Solomon Rondon gets yet another goal this season, and we go 2-0 up away at Southampton. Lovely ball through from Shelby. Thought he put a bit too much on it. Player drills it across. The shot from Richie was saved, and it comes out to Rondon, who puts it past Fraser Forster, who maybe should have done better. He was unlucky, to be fair, with the big first save. It comes across, Richie's shot, big save by Forster. He's unlucky that it comes straight back to Rondon. Maybe should do better with it, but we don't care because we have doubled our lead. Play it, Rondon on his own at the minute, but he's got Sessegnon running in the middle. Sessegnon with the strike, and a big save by Forster. We are absolutely bossing this game. It makes a change, and it's a change that I embrace wholeheartedly. Here's Elyounoussi. Oh, mistake by Lascelles, didn't get it away. It's Davis. If you can drill it low, it's a big tackle, and is it a goal kick? Or has he dived? What's this? It's a pen. He's given a pen. Ref, are you having an actual laugh, sir? Once again, a dubious penalty decision has been given against us. I thought that was a perfectly fair tackle. Here we are. Davis goes in. What's wrong with that? Or did he get the ball? I don't know. I couldn't see from that angle, but I'll be furious anyway. It's Charlie Austin to take it against Dubravka. And are you having a laugh? Oh, I thought Dubravka had saved that, but Charlie Austin has somehow put it in the back of the net. A dubious penalty decision to say the very least. Same angle, that's not... Oh, well, maybe he has. Either way, I'm still furious. I'm furious at that, because Dubravka really should have... Well, he's gone the right way. It's not even that powerful, I don't think. But anyway, Southampton, who have offered absolutely bugger all in this game, are now back in it. Ings, ball through. Danny Ings, we're been caught completely out here again. Dubravka makes the save. Okay, we've just got very lucky there. Okay, maybe we need to concentrate a bit, and maybe I should stop rushing my central defenders out. Unorthodox, but you know, we really got away with that. Cedric down the line for Ings. He's away from Emerson, I don't know how. It's been drilled across, it's saved by Dubravka, and it's cleared away. Right, okay, this is getting silly now. Now Sessegnon, do we have a chance to regain our 2-goal advantage before the break? Sessegnon. He's hit that too hard, and it's gone out for a goal kick, but it doesn't matter, because that is the end of the first half. A first half which we dominated pretty much the first half hour of, and then we've let Southampton back into it with a poor penalty to give away. Rondon flicks it out wide for Sessegnon. Gives it inside to Kearney. Now Sessegnon, the two debutants linking up, plays it in towards Keane! That is a fantastic breakaway goal, and we have restored our 2-goal advantage through Moise Keane with his first touch of the game, and a fantastic breakaway goal. Sessegnon, all the work, plays a little ball inside to Kearney, who plays a lovely through ball back to Sessegnon, who low ball in, and Keane lucky enough with the finish, as he seems more determined to miss that than score it, as he hits it off the inside of the post. But we regain our 2-goal advantage, especially, well, we really could have done with that, because Southampton were really pressing at the end of that first half and the start of the second half. But Moise Keane gives us the 3rd goal of the day. Here's Austin. Elyounoussi, back through for Charlie Austin. Oh, stone cold Charlie Austin gets his 2nd of the day. And Southampton are right back in the game. 2nd of the day for Charlie Austin. He's absolutely thwonked. There's a word. He's smashed it, truth be told, into that top corner. No chance for Dubravka. Oh, we're not going to throw away another 3 points, are we? Surely not. We probably are, yeah. 2 minutes of added time, we're into it. Ings, he's been tripped. Ref says play on. Might just have to break someone here. Brilliant tackle, and that will do it. Oh, the old nerves were starting to jangle a smidge, but we have come away with the win by 3-2. Fair play Southampton, they absolutely dominated that second half. And we got a lucky breakaway goal for our 3rd. I couldn't tell you the last time we kept a clean sheet, but as long as we score more goals, that's generally how football works, really. That's a ridiculous analogy or thing to say. Man of the match goes to Ryan Sessegnon, despite the fact there's, what, 3 people on 7.5 ratings? Yeah, but Sessegnon gets it. And I suppose he got a goal and an assist, so that counts for more than Austin's 2 goals. So there you go, that result puts us bang in mid-table. We are up to 10th position now and 31 points above Bournemouth on goal difference. City still top with Tottenham and Chelsea United in 4th. Who is at the bottom? Huddersfield, Cardiff and Southampton, who were in the relegation zone. So had we not beaten them, then that would have been a little bit embarrassing. So as you can see in the calendar, we do have Manchester United in the next game, but we are going to leave that till the next episode, because as we can see if we go into the schedule, we have Manchester United at home, then Liverpool away, and a massive break to play Arsenal. So I think we'll play those 3 games in the one episode, just as a big bumper episode-y typey thingy. But that will do it for this episode. We had transfer deadline day, and we had a lovely win against Southampton. What more could you want? And Solomon Rondon is equal with Harry Kane at the top scorers list in the Premier League with 15 goals. Well done, you big, beautiful legend. If you did enjoy this video, do remember to hit that like button, do hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell so you're notified when we make new videos such as this one. We have the Master League series, we have general chit-chatty type stuff, we have a whole wreck of football related tomfoolery. Thank you once again for watching, and we will see you, as always, in the next one.